Just give a minute of silence and then I'll explain and then we can begin our practice. So the first thing that you can do is connect to your body. And place it as an offering, as an altar for divine qualities to reside in, not by our will, but by a higher will. So we'll use the phrase thy will to represent a divine will or a higher will. Simultaneously bring attention to hundreds of different points in your body. It's easy if you don't think about it. If you think how to do it, it'll be difficult. If you just jump into it, like 100,000 different points, you become aware and you enter your body. In your own way, make it all an offering to the above. When you do that, watch for a natural inflow. Either you'll see it visually or feel it, some sense of something from above trickling inside your body. As you sit in this posture, override all your family situations, your personal situations, your pluses and minuses of life. Override all of that with this aspiration that all that you want to do in your life as you're resting or working or doing anything is to be in this practice. Growing inside the body, making it an offering to the above, and waiting for the trickling to come in. And if you don't sense the trickling coming in, it simply means that you're preoccupied with your thoughts of frustration or other things. Like if we go to a natural place and if we know that in a particular location something is occurring, we have to be in that location to witness. All you have to do is be inside the body and also be above your head. If there is something that comes from above, there will be something that will increase inside our body, like an automatic joy or peace or beauty or hopefully love later on. Automatically, there will be an increase. But you need to override your daily situations where we get entangled with thoughts, emotions, or reactions with this practice. And thus, in this state of practice, it's almost like you exist in life just to be in this practice. The benefits are secondary. All you want to do is just to do this practice inside the body, being receptive. We'll straight move into our practice. We're going to do a practice on the substance of our body. So get in touch with the body's own substance. And I'll request you now to move from your feet up to your head slowly. I'll explain it first. You feel the substance, the weight and the mass of the body, but you have to hold it loosely. So the body cells are like children. That's a good way to relate to the cells of the body. All the cells together do carry a weight and a mass and a substance. So you're going to become aware of it starting with your feet. I'll take you step by step, but overall instruction I'm giving first. But hold this substance with a great gentleness and care and a certain softness, which will internally make the substance a little bit more softer. And then we go to the little bit higher. And what we'll do is at every point as we access the substance, so for example, I've accessed the substance in the feet and I'm a little bit up and eventually, let's say I come to my knee. All of the substance, I'll rest on the substance itself. You're just collapsing the substance on itself, allowing it to carry its own weight. And it's not just the physical, it's the inner substance itself. And progressively we'll move up and see what occurs. So starting with your feet, be aware of its substance and hold it very loosely with your awareness. Now move up a little bit. Get in touch with the substance. Don't think how to do it. Just do it in whatever way. Get in touch with the substance and hold it loosely, softly, gently. And rest this substance on the substance below, which is the feet, and see how it feels. Similarly, keep moving on your own now. Come up to your hips, just going part by part, taking a few seconds, getting in touch with the substance and resting it on the substance below. Slowly come to your hips. Even if you're in a sitting posture, cross-legged, even if your body is different, internally you're vertically stacking up everything because you're only working with subtle matter. Just you're vertically stacking substance over substance in a soft way. If at any point it feels too heavy, open it to the above more and more and more. If you feel a certain lightness and a joy or light increasing, then you're doing it correctly. If heaviness is forming, open it to the above and continue. It's almost like you're doing it with the substance with the inner hand. So now come to your pelvic. So from the pelvic to the chest, do it in your own way. Become aware of the substance. Hold it loosely, even if there is physical tensions, hold it loosely and stack it on the earlier substance and keep rising. In a similar manner, rise up to your head. Now, from your feet up to your head, just get the sense of holding the substance softly, and everything is stacked one on top of the other up to the above. Naturally see what quality increases. For some, there can be a certain heaviness. For some, there will be a sense of joy. For a couple of minutes, be with your breath. There is a particular prana that is present across the body. Everywhere it is there, even if we are not aware. So now be with the breath across this substance stacked up, and do allow the breath to connect to the above in search of the divine or higher. Do allow the breath to flow through all the regions of darkness that exist below in search of the divine or higher. If this is easier, be with the same breath. If the other way we did, for example, starting with the navel, with the in-breath, simultaneously you're moving down and up at the same time. With the in-breath starting from the navel, simultaneously you're going above to touch the higher, you're going below, searching for the higher, and then with the out-breath, you come from the extreme above and below and touch and meet back at the navel. If this comes well, you can do this also. Either way, allow the breath to permeate through this substance that is being stacked. Now, be in touch with the substance overall. And very important is get the sense that the substance is resting on itself from below to the above, up until a point where it naturally feels that it does not depend on anything else. It can be self-sustained by a certain nourishment that comes in this manner. Of course, there is the nourishment of breath and the nourishment of all the other qualities forming in, but the substance itself will start to feel self-reliant. So very important, get the sense of substance resting on itself, feeling itself. Now, we will do condensation and expansion in a slightly different manner today. We'll do it like a flower. Exactly when you have seen a flower blooming, That is expansion. So the petals slowly open up to the maximum point, connecting above and also connecting horizontally. It's a maximum stretch. So the expansion, the opening of the flower is an expansion where every tiny cell of the petal is trying to open up and receive by a certain stretch. And then the petal closes itself. That is condensation, almost like a prayer. Whatever sunlight has come in, whatever beauty of nature has come in, whatever refreshment has come in, it's almost as if the petals are closing on itself to assimilate what has come in. And the closing of the petals from the farthest point is like condensation, where everything is assimilated. Okay. So the way you can do this is on your own for 5 minutes. Start with from your feet to your head. Get the sense of the substance stacked on itself, and then holding the entire thing, your feet will be the base. It's like the point where the flower touches the stem. Your feet will be the base. So every opening will begin from your feet upward, and the entire substance, subtle substance, expand it first as much as it naturally possible. Now, when you do that, you will notice that the expansion is not even. Some parts will expand, some parts will just be where they are. Take your time in allowing a smooth expansion as much as it is possible now. You can also use your inner hand or even your physical hand. You can use it to spread out, which will help the process. And then, whatever time you feel like, you will bring back the entire substance closer and closer and closer and closer, like the closing of the petal, and bring the subtle substance as close as possible, allowing time for the assimilation of whatever has come in. Do this in your own way a few times. Simply expand, simply condense the substance. Now, just observe how your substance is across your body. Keep your awareness connected to the substance. And we're going to practice the sound body, which simply means repeating the primordial sound Om or any mantra or bija mantra continuously. So, being aware of your substance, also be aware of what exists below your feet. And we'll offer the Om. I'll do it once or two times for the group. Then you can do it yourself for your own body. Receive the sound deep into the substance and also receive the sound below your feet. Om. Om. In your own way, Offer the sound into your body's substance and also below your feet. Now we'll practice a body filled with prayer. It's one of the most highest sadhana done when the body's own cells and substance joins in the prayer connecting to the above. So all you have to do is be inside this substance which is stacked on top of each other. And from there, turn to the above. And I'll offer a few prayers. Hold that prayer in your substance to the divine or the higher above. May your beauty manifest in this body. We are referring to the higher or divine. May your beauty manifest in this body. May your will manifest here. May your will manifest here. May your sound manifest within this body. May your light manifest in all the cells. May your joy and love reside here, manifest here. Now, select one part of your body where there is some psychological or emotional or energetic entanglements or a physical difficulty. We'll do the substance of the body work with our lips. So first choose a particular part of your body and just become aware of the substance that is there and also the entanglements that are there. Now we'll work on this part, but first become aware of your lips. Go within your lips and access the substance of the lips and the qualities inside the lips that are there, like there could be a joy or light or whatsoever. Access the substance of the lips and its qualities. Connect the lips to the divine or higher above in a very receptive inner posture. Now you will be doing the entire practice with the lips. Being seated in the substance of the lips, connect the lip to the part that you're working on, the particular part where you have some difficulty. Let the lip connect to the part and slowly start the condensing and expansion. You're doing it with the lip. You're allowing the lip substance to lead the process. So it would do it in its own way. You're helping the lip to do it, nicely condensing and expanding with love. Be very steady and override the past history by a full faith, not accepting the problem as if it will continue. Simply allow the lips to condense and expand, and whatever is there, also connected to the above. Lip can also sense very well. It may also show other parts in the body where there seems to be linked and there is some challenges shown in other parts of the body also. Take the lips there also and condense and expand and leave it connected to the above. Practically, the lip and its action of its substance can happen in many other parts of your body which are interconnected. The lip will show the other parts. Let go. And bring your attention to your whole body. And we'll conclude with the final prayer of our body to the above. May your love manifest here. May your love manifest here. May your love manifest here. We close for today. Give whatever time you have to allow for natural assimilation. Thank you.